Hey guys, today we're doing a cute little centerpiece with the pumpkins. It's definitely a fall item and a must-have. And this part you can see that she's casting on the machine. It's basically just weaving in and out of the spokes. It's a pretty easy and quick process to pick up and a lot of fun once you learn and master it. Okay, and as you can see, we're just working in continuous rounds. For the small pumpkins, it's 25 rounds. For the medium-sized pumpkin, it's 42 rounds. And for the large bottom pumpkin, it was 60 rounds total. Now that we're done with our small pumpkin, we're binding off, and as you can see, she's just catching each stitch with the string. It's a pretty quick process to learn, and once you do, it goes by quickly. All right, we'll see you in the next step. Okay, now we're closing up one end of our pumpkin, and what I like to do is I like to do a few passes around the top on the outside, sew a few stitches so that it kind of tightens up the hole real nicely. And then after that, I like to take my string and go towards the inside and knot it to close on the inside. That way it looks nice and smooth on the outside. And you can see now how it's kind of tightening up as I go along. Okay, now we've added the stuffing to our pumpkin. We're just going to close up this side the same as we did the last side. I'm just doing a few passes around before we tighten it completely. It helps kind of cinch it up a little bit better. Okay, once we've completed our passes and it's nice and tight, I like to go through one time all the way through the pumpkin and then begin to make the outside humps, and I kind of just do one side at a time, going up through the middle with each pass. I like to work kind of opposite of each pass that I make. So if I do the pass, I work exactly on the opposite of the other side, and just seems to be a little bit more coherent for me. Okay, so it's about 8 passes around the entire pumpkin, And there's a little shaping that goes on along the way. I like to try to keep the line also kind of following the pattern. You see how there's the knitted lines there? I like to try to keep the lines following the knitted lines as much as I can. But you can always go back and do some extra shaping. You know, you move the fiber fill around so that it looks really nice. And then when I finish, I just add a few knots, and then I like to tuck the string through the pumpkin and then cut it off so it's kind of the tail is hiding inside the pumpkin. Okay, for the stem, we made a magic ring. We chain 1, and then we single crochet for 6. Okay, now we're going to cinch that together. We're going to go slip stitch into that first stitch there that we made, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet in that same stitch and in each stitch around. And then we're going to repeat that process for about 6 rows. And you can kind of make it as long as you like, if you like it a little bit longer, a little shorter. Kind of like to make the stem how I prefer, so I hope you guys enjoy. We'll meet you back at the next step. Now that we've attached the stem, we have a cute little stack going on right now. It kind of looks good even without any flowers attached. This is kind of one of my favorite parts. We're just using the hot glue gun. I had a little trouble with it today. It wasn't quite working the way that we normally with its smooth flow, but we go ahead and add a little hot glue and then we attach each item. That's kind of a quick, easy process. And the last part of the process is to add some flowers and decorate, and we kind of like to show what we do, but we also like to leave it up to you so you can pick out the flowers and design that you like. It's really simple. You just stick them in there and you have this beautiful table arrangement or fireplace decor. Enjoy!